whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Sound like New Orleans time. Great morning, ATL, the whole wide world. It's your man, Jason Carey, Steph Tiller. Morning call with Swig. Hey. You know what it is, man. It's another fantastic day. We're back in this thing. It's Wow Wednesday. We in here. Shout out to all the listeners Facebook. All the listeners that are on, tune in. Remember those that are in line right now, voting line. Hey, shout out to you guys that are listening to us on the radio in your headphones. Did you charge your headphones last night? Did you charge your headphones? I seen a couple of my people that went in there this morning at about 5:30. A couple of my people did hit those lines. Long lines still plaguing all the voters. I'm thinking I may need to go. Prior to the show one day and see if I can make it back for the show. Could I do that? I don't know. I think I'll be back. I'll be a little late. Maybe I have to broadcast live from there because polls open at like 7 o'clock. People getting there at 5:30 to wait in line, and they're not the only ones. So that may need to be the move, is to get there early. A lot of people getting there at 7 and still having to wait until 10 to vote. I don't know. It's been a couple days now. This is my thought. It's been a couple days. Perhaps it's like, the rush is over. Maybe the rush is over. So maybe my experience will not be the same as everybody else's. I don't know. Tell you where there were no lines on Amazon Prime. Prime Day started yesterday, and there were some deals up there, electronics deals. Some people getting their Christmas shopping done early. So those packages start piling up at the front door. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Mind your business. Don't open the package. They don't got your name on it. That's a little tip. Don't open no packages that don't have your name on it, because it may be a gift and you have ruined the surprise months in advance. Don't be that guy. Don't be that woman, that lady, you know what? You notice when I said, don't be that guy, and it was okay. But there's like this, it's like this eggshell going on now. You can't like woman, lady, girl, you can, don't, female, you can't say none of that. Can't say none of that. What is that about? What is that about? 'Cause I'm not up on the why you can't say female anymore. I'm not up on that. I don't know why. I've seen that online a couple times. Don't say that. I'm cool with it. I mean, I'll call you by your name, but I don't understand. So somebody, y'all can help me out with that. I don't know. I don't know what that debate is about, and why there's an uproar and anger about it. Someone please let me know. I will admit that I am out of the loop on that one. I'm gonna see if anybody online has any answers for me here. Maybe they don't. I don't know, man. What is all the hubbub is what we're saying. That's perfect. I like that they're asking me to share that with the family. Yeah, man. So I saw that in Gwinnett, though. In Gwinnett, there's they're talking about, there are some political leaders that are saying that it's an uproar. It's an outrage. It's an outrage that this is going on. The long lines at the polls and things of that nation. They want action. What this action is, what it's going to be, I don't know. That's to me, that's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. So how's your experience? Anybody else had an experience? Let us know how your voting experience has been thus far. Of course, we had a listener in line yesterday. They were telling us about the entire ordeal while it was happening. Anyway, how was your taco Tuesday yesterday? I had an opportunity to have tacos and I chose otherwise. I just thought about this. It was Tuesday. I had an opportunity to go right and went left. I gotta get on my Taco Tuesday. I gotta get back on it. What did you do on Tuesday? Did you have a fantastic Taco Tuesday? I did not have tacos. Made me think about it just now. I did not have tacos. Get your taco game together, J-Boy. That is what I'm saying. Get your taco game together. In other news, did you see this story about the runner? It was a video. The runner in Utah being chased by a mountain lion or followed by a mountain lion for like 6 minutes.
Yes.
And he's like, go eat your babies. You won't get me. And he's like, rawr, rawr. He was rawr at any given time. Woo, woo. He was doing this, and the mountain lion was like, word. He was just at first. Now he did lunge at him a couple times, but he never came all the way up. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about. I don't to follow him for that length of time and not attack, number one. But number two, if you know this is mountain lion country, you ain't gonna tell me this is the first mountain lion that has been reported in that area. It was a very remote area I saw him that he was jogging in. Very, very remote. Very remote. Why? That's my question. Why? Why are you out there jogging? Because you want a different experience? You want to... I know I've been talking about exploring. And maybe you've been in the house and bored. Pandemic done got you. But that don't make no sense to me. Great morning. Great morning, Miss Stacy. Yeah. Okay, there's somebody just reported. Erica, thank you. Female can be anything. It can be a dog, cat, or horse. Woman distinguishes that you're actually talking about a human. Is that really what we're dealing with? Okay, I'm not gonna downplay this. Somebody else struggles. Struggle that I understand. And as a black man, I understand when people don't understand our struggle. So I'm gonna say okay, but I don't get it. But I got it. Okay, I hear what I get the words you're saying, but I feel like somebody went and picked that argument somewhere. But that's cool. I don't have to use that. So are they going to change this on the forums though? Is my question. Are they going to change this because you'd be like sex, male or female, or do ladies say? There's one that says choose not to determine gender or something. It says something in there. So are women now not going to check a box? Because they're like, well, I don't see me represented here. Man, forums be going through it. These forums be going through it. I'm trying to tell you. I'll tell you, like, they be like, man, I'm just a forum. I'm just a forum. Man, I ain't do it, man. They put me together. Y'all keep wanting to change me. I can't say this. I can't say that, man. Man, just get rid of me altogether. That's what the forum. I don't know. That's what the forum sounds like in my head. It's how you talk. You be like, man, it ain't my fault, man. I'm just a forum. As I feel like the forum is saying right now. Anyway, back to this kid was being chased. That seems crazy. So all you adventurers, y'all been following Steph and going out in the woods and being adventurous. Well, Steph ain't telling you that she ain't never by herself doing this. It's a group of people probably. So this is what I'm telling y'all. Please step out there with a group. Please. Please step out there with a group. Do not step in these streets alone. Yesterday was the COVID makeup game. The COVID makeup game for the Titans versus the Bills, because the Titans had COVID running rampant throughout their facilities. And so the game, first time a game was on Tuesday, and I don't know. They said it historically. I don't know. Oh, got it, Miss Erica. She said, talking about in conversation, not in form. No, I'm just saying, I think that I was saying on forums, I think it is it going to change? Just because we're having that conversation off forums in verbal conversation, is it going to go to the next step is my question. I don't know. The COVID games was yesterday. Again, Tennessee Titans versus the Buffalo Bills. I think moving the game to Tuesday threw Buffalo off because they did not look like themselves, how they had been playing. Tennessee Titans are still undefeated. But everybody forgets that the Titans were a game from the Super Bowl last year, I believe. They had a little playoff run last year, so don't be surprised that they are playing well. So shout out to them. But COVID games, that's what we call it. Yesterday was the COVID games. Different from Monday. The Monday games were great, football and baseball. Yesterday was a blowout in baseball, although there was a slight comeback, but it was a blowout in baseball pretty much. And a blowout of football wasn't really competitive. So that's to all the football fans. But you got to extend your football fetish and all the way into Tuesday. Is fetish the right word? But all the way into Tuesday. So now Wednesday, you're like, where's football? It's not happening. But football happens tomorrow, so you're okay. We'll get it back on Thursday. But we'll have some baseball tonight. Speaking of football, it looks like Cam Newton and his wife, I guess his wife couldn't come have dinner. Something because of these, and that other players are annoyed that it couldn't happen. I don't know. Patriots teammates Cam Newton. It said it never happened. That's what they're saying. It didn't happen. They're saying that it was a COVID dinner that did not happen. All right. Headline. Anytime Cam Newton is in the headlines, we got to read it. Shout out to Cam Newton. There was one more thing that happened in the news today. I cannot remember what it was, but you guys the question is, how many of our listeners, how many of y'all are making it to the polls? And how many, tell the truth now. I need y'all to tell the truth to yourself. Because I've reported the long lines, your friends have reported the long lines, your family have reported the long lines. How many of y'all, tell the truth, how many of y'all like, I ain't going because the line too long? I bet you there's a bunch of y'all that they winning, man. Don't let them win. That's like, man, I don't think I'm gonna do that. You gotta brave the elements. I need y'all to put your little bag seat on y'all shoulders. Put your little book bag on. They got your tablet, your chargers, your laptop, your phones, your tablets. I need everything. Put it in there like a little Boy Scout, little Girl Scout, and brave the elements. People got the fancy chairs with the leg. The only thing about the chairs is that as the line move, you can't really get comfortable. You gotta keep getting up, move the chair. Yeah. That's the only thing about that. But I need y'all to do what they're telling y'all to do. Get your chairs, get out there and enjoy it. That's what's happening right now. Anyway, man, listen, we will get ready to go to a little break, Johnny. Let's go ahead and take them to the break, and we'll be back. You know, we got to get into this thing. We got, with the weather, morning motivation, a whole bunch of things going on. We got a show for you today. It's Wild Wednesday. Let's get wild. Let's take a little break. It is the Morning Coffee Swig. It's Woo Wednesday. Always.
mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on many men, many, 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 many men. Wish death upon me, yeah, I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more, cause I got it on me. I got it on me. I got it on me. You can run up if you want. What you talking about? Look, it's possible. Know me, keep 2 fours like I'm Kobe. If you riding or you hiding, if you sliding and you owe me. Run up, catch cold feet, act up to call police. I don't make friends, yeah I make bands. Want some rain bands or some OG. This AR be my trophy. Shoot first, shoot back. Oh none, boo back. Automatic when a woo clap. Shoot first, shoot back. Oh none, boo back. Automatic when a woo clap. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on many men, many, 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 many men. Wish death upon me, yeah, I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more, cause I got it on me. I got it on me. I got it on me. You can run up if you want. 50 shots up in his back, I won't let up. HD, throwing Beretta. Shoot first, you do yourself a favor. Report like I'm Craig Sager. Back out, then with the bluffing. Dread wood, shoot you for nothing. 10 toes on your block like I'm drumming. SK, I have a blink, it's pop smoke. It's that from the floor, shit right back. And I don't politic, cause they ain't like that. I drop a slip or 2 and get a light pack. And I don't care if you lose and still fight back. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on many men, many, 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 many men. Wish death upon me, yeah, I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more, cause I got it on me. I got it on me. I got it on me. You can run up if you want. Mercy on me.
Hey. Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this? Hey, hey.
Oh Lord, Jesse made another one.
We come from that dirty, from that wow, 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 wow. She tell me she love me, I'm like how. We stack up them benches, let them pow, pow. My oppositions, they go down, down. Yeah. We come from that dirty, from that wow, 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 wow. She tell me she love me, I'm like how. We stack up them bitches, let them pow, pow. Yeah. We my oppositions, they go down, down. Yeah. I spent thousands on some jeans I never seen before. Still thought he calling me, but she not needing all. And she tell me all these words that she don't mean it all. My oppositions, no discussion, let my Nina talk. I'm from the trenches, from the dirty, I done seen it all. Had to talk with all my soldiers, but we still at war. I got ghetto angels watching overboard. Phone them carry Draco, lead him with a halo. We tryna get some pesos, I just wanna ball. In that Hellcat pop out tweaking, I ain't wanna pop. And I fell in love with money, drugs, and foreign cars. Put the Jakes up on the chase, cause I ain't wanna stop. We come from that dirty, from that wow, 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 wow. She tell me she love me, I'm like how. We stack up them benches, let them pow, pow. Yeah. We my oppositions, they go down, down. Yeah. We come from that dirty, from that wow, 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 wow. She tell me she love me, I'm like how. We stack up them benches, let them pow, pow. Yeah. We my oppositions, they go down, down. Yeah. It ain't no scraping off my plate, best go get a job. Had to sleep in that trap, had to flip that shit like no tomorrow. You pay me, know anything, you won't get too far. Young boss, I'm self-made, can't get too hard. Ay, and the Hellcat, this too fast. Ay, so I said she want me, and I'm like, bad. Ay, and I still let her roll with me, I'm about to bed. Ay, I'm smoking on loud, loud, I ain't hear you say. Ay, got a real broken heart, I ain't got no feeling, can't get too sad. Ay, I was 16, 8 ball of my jean, got to ship my dad. Ay, took a PJ when I went to LA, smoke a dough when I land. Ay, why you wanna play, wanna know where you stay, where you lay your head. Yeah, we come from that dirty, from that wow, 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 wow. She tell me she love me, I'm like how. We stack up them benches, let them pow, pow. Yeah, we my oppositions, they go down, down. Yeah, we come from that dirty, from that wow, 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 wow. She tell me she love me, I'm like how. We stack up them benches, let them pow, pow. Yeah, we my oppositions, they go down, down. Yeah.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain. Let me talk to him. Come on.
Started having apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, started got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turned around and gave that the smash. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, started got low.
I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy all night spinning my dough. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. Them they stole the show, so she was flexible, professional. Up wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Did a thing I seen, sure they get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it, I'm making. Got the bang bro. I'ma say that I prefer. I'm into that, I love. She threw it back at me, I gave her more. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them
Bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turned around and gave that the smash. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low.
Hey, shorty, what I gotta do to get you home? My jeans full of guap, it ain't ready for Got a Lex Maybach for the sexy grown. Put tone on the rocks that'll make you. Come on, 2 steps, come on, 3 steps, come on. Now that's 3 grand. What you think I'm playing? Baby girl, I'm the man. I did a rubber bands. That's what I told her on my shoulder. I knew it was over. That Henny and Cola got me like a soldier. She ready for Rover. I couldn't control her. So lucky on me, I was just like a clover. Shorty was hot like a toaster. Sorry, but I had to fold her like a poster. She showed her.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turned around and gave that bang. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low.
Yeah, she was worth the money. The mama took my cash, and I ain't want it back. The way she got her them paper stacks, tattoo a bubble. I had to handle that. I was on it, sexy woman, kept me showing, made me want it. 2 in the morning, I'm zoning, them rose bottles foaming. She wouldn't stop, made it drop. Shorty did that pop and lock, had to break her off that guap. Yeah, I was fine just like.
Bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turned around and gave that the smash. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low.
Outside, I hang outside. Don't come out the house, cause the gang outside. Bang outside, I hang outside. Don't come out the house, cause the gang outside. Bang outside, hang outside. Don't come out the house, cause the gang outside. Bang outside, hang outside. Don't come out the house, cause the gang outside. 13, got my first strike. Glenwood Road where they shice. Slaughter gang, so I keep a knife. We was broke, so all we ate was rice. Pay the J's to cut my mama lights. Come get your bitch, she tryna spend the night. Straight up, you up, that make her. All these bodies, I can't sleep at night. Y'all must thought that I was gone with spread the whole time. 21. I ran out of weed, I sent your out of town. Oh God. Gave her 1,500 and she came back with pounds. Rappers think they it, but they really just clowns. Oh God. Gucci stole 100,000, that's just in a day. Oh God. Always cheating, I'm a dog, think I need a cake. Oh God. Savage loaded chips and dip, I'm not talking about Lay's. 21. Throwback raps, call them retros, I'm not talking about J's. 21. First name 21, last name Hefner, I got too many freaks. 21. Levi jeans, low self-esteem, he on black people meat. 21. Look like Maya, she's on fire, who got the key to my Jeep? Straight up. Who want smoke, cause I won't smoke, I had a wet dream about beef. 21. Bang outside, hang outside. Don't come out the house, cause the gang outside. Bang outside, I hang outside. Don't come out the house, cause the gang outside. Kids see my car, they get the plan, bingo. Off-brand rappers stealing all the lingo. 30 on my hip, the label want a single. I green light hits, I don't make jingles. Straight up. Shut your damn mouth before you drop. Last diss me drop. Straight up. I won't smoke. Savage kill all of his ops. Smoked them all last week, Bob. Slaughter gang, how we brought. Straight up. 4L gang, lot of shots. Savage kill all of his ops.
Know what it is, you know what it is. Hey man, shout out to Johnny a weirdo who curates our sound here on the morning, and many times I have no clue what he's about to play, and sometimes he plays songs I'm like, all right. 21 Savage is hit or miss for me. Hit or miss for me as an artist and as a rapper myself. Sometimes hearing that, I'd be like, sometimes, but I understand. Anyway, you know what it is. It is Wild Wednesday and hump day. Anyway, I like to give you guys, speaking of that, being an MC, being a rapper, words are so important. So I like to give you guys a word of the day. So I'm gonna give you one today. So let's get into it. The word of the day. Give me my superhero music there. Today's word is an adjective. This is a word that I have not heard, but may be able to use. Benefic. I've never heard this one. Benefic. Benefic. Producing good or helpful results or effects. Beneficent. So my question is, why you don't just say beneficent? I don't know. Benefic. Again, producing good or helpful results or effects. Benefic comes from the Latin beneficus, which in turn comes from bene, well, and facere, to do. The word is originally used by astrologers to refer to celestial bodies believed to have a favorable influence, and is still used in astrological contexts. Benefic, beneficial, and beneficent are all synonyms, but there are shades of difference between beneficial. Usually applies to things that promote well-being, as in beneficial dietary plan, or that provide some benefit or advantage. Beneficent means doing or affecting good, as in beneficent influence, but in particular, it refers to the performance of acts of kindness or charity. Benefic, the rarest of the three, tends to be a bit high-flown, and it's mostly used to describe a favorable power or force. So what they're saying is, it doesn't sound like they use it. That's why astrologers use it for like stars and things of that nature. It sounds like benefic. As a person, you're not supposed to be benefic. It sounds like you ain't powerful enough. You ain't benefic. I don't care what nobody say. I'm benefic. Forget what they said. Anyway, a broad range of biological effects has been attributed to aromatic plants and their components. There are many reports proving the benefic effects against depression, anxiety, epilepsy, stroke, and Alzheimer's diseases, and Parkinson's disease. Second sentence, but you may want to keep an eye on your texts, emails, and DMs on Monday, November 13th. Darling Virgo, when benefic planets Venus and Jupiter team up in your third house of communication, positive tidings are absolutely on the horizon. Again, that whole sentence, what are you talking about? Benefic. Use the word. Be beneficent if you use these words. Be benefic and change the world. Anyway, man, we want to motivate you guys to use these words in your everyday language and speak better. I don't know. Speaking of motivation, let's get motivated, Steph.
Morning, family and friends. I know many of you are looking for that morning motivational starter pack to get you up, prepared, and ready to take on this day. Well, as I tell you guys each and every day, there's a hero that lives inside of you. Someone who's special, someone who wants you to do something great with your life, someone who wants you to do creative work, someone who wants you to be the change in the world that you wish to see today, and that you can never be too distracted that you forget who you truly are, because the only person that's stopping you from living your best and most greatest life is who? You.
Only one who could stop you is you. This, of course, Daily Motivator, my man Ralph Marston. Let's speak on this. I'm gonna holler at Ralph. Today's motivational starter pack. You don't say. Sometimes what you don't say matters more than what you do say. Sometimes what you don't say matters more than what you do say. And I know a lot of people have felt the effects of that. Sometimes what's missing is more enticing than what's there. He goes a little left here. Sometimes what's missing is more enticing than what's there. Details are important, but the story is even more important. And every good story must have plenty of space for imagination. Do you love a good mystery? So does everyone else. Say what you know, say what you mean, say what is true, but don't say so much that your words lose their power. Leave some details out and you'll add some wonder in. Save some facts for later and they'll gain new power as they age. Tell your story best by choosing not to tell it all. Leave room for those who hear you to fill in their own details, and what you say will be much more compelling. Now, I disagree with him in some of this, but there are pieces in here that I can feel. Sometimes what you say, sometimes what you don't say matters more than what you do say. We talked about getting to know your people. We talked about being better at that. Like we know people for 20 years and don't know them at all. Like, what? I don't know my people. I don't know you. And a lot of that comes in what you didn't say. If people don't know you, a lot of that comes in what you don't say. So, and a lot of times I think we assume that people know. Nah, they know me. Nah. Because for one, a lot of people aren't that intuitive, and other times people just aren't that interested either. So I think what I'm saying here is, once you get comfortable, because I don't think you just go around sharing all of you with everybody. And I think that's part of what he's saying here too, is that you don't have to share everything. You can leave some mystery for some people that say, hey man, it's not important. Fill it in how you want to. I don't care, because that person's not that important. But I think that opening up, that's a thing that we a lot of us struggle with, because we're worried about hurt or somebody using it against you, or running with the information, or what if y'all ain't friends no more and then they use it against you. It's a whole lot of thoughts, I know. But I'm talking about friends, real friends and real family. I'm cousins, all that. I'm telling you that we walking around not knowing each other all the time. For the longest time, we've been walking around not knowing nothing about each other. You don't know him. You don't know her. I guarantee you don't know him. You think you do. You know what you know. But there's a bunch of stuff you don't know. And that comes in creative, I think. Come up with a creative question. Come up with a creative question. Or ask them, say, what is something you don't know about me? That's a good question. What is something you think you don't know about me? Because I bet you they've been walking around with a question that they don't know how to ask you. People may be walking around with a question that they don't know how to ask. Now, again, I'm saying choose wisely who you asking this question. I ain't saying somebody that's like a surface friend, your work husband, work wife. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like a friend, cousin, if it may be. Ask them. Ask some questions. Get to know them a little better, man. I spend a bunch of time with I got a cousin I spend a bunch of time with. And it's still, and we on the show together. Sometimes he'll say something, I'll be like, what? I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? Or Pedro or Jackson, they'll say something. We spend a lot of time around each other. So there are questions that we need to, what you don't say sometimes matters more than what you have said. And why I say that is that something that you have not said or expect them to know about you. Because this happens to me. Some of you expect people to know about you. And they do something to the adverse effect of that, or they do something that kind of ticks you off or something, or they do something like, why would you do that to me? Or why would you say that to me knowing me? Well, maybe because you ain't say it. Maybe because you have not said it. I have a rule that if I tell you one time, like I can tell you about it, and you should know. You should know. Once I told you, now you know. If I have to, so I won't bark on you that first time. That second time, sometimes the third, but a lot of times that second time, bark time. Because you should know better. Is that messed up? I don't know. But what you say is important. What you don't say is important is what we're saying here on the morning motivational. So think about what you have said, what you don't say. Get to know your people a little bit more. This is a way for you to get closer to each other, to your friends, to your significant others. Get close to them. I bet you it's probably a question you ain't asked them. Ask them. Even though y'all been together 30 years, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. I bet you some little minute detail that you haven't asked about. Not in a negative way, it's a positive way. Be like, hey, I just want to know you better. Ask. And that is your morning motivational from your boy Jay.
To all my dreamers that still believe in dream the way that I believe in dreams, continue to chase your dreams and chase your dreams until you get tired. And when you get tired of chasing your dreams, you chase them some more, and some more. And if you're scared to do it, do it anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's time for ATL weather and other random shit.
And other random, yeah. Hey man, it's Wild Wednesday. You know what it is. Currently 54 degrees. A little cool, 54, 55 degrees outside ATL, a little cool out there for our early voters. So in your voter pack, I told y'all what things to be in there. Maybe a sweater or jacket needs to also be in that book bag. Go out there and be prepared. And some chapstick, because your lips chapped standing out there all cold. You better put some on your lips. Your chapstick or Carmex or whatever it is that you use. I need to check from y'all. I just mentioned y'all. Anyway. But the sun is out, so hopefully you are not sitting in the shade. Hopefully you're not sitting in the shade. It's heating up. It will, you know how it be cold outside. Sometimes it be cold in the shade, but you try to find some sun just to warm up, like the animals. I know. But be fine trying to find a little sun with a beam. It's peeking through the trees. Anyway, it's heating up. It'll be in the 70s around lunchtime today. Expect highs just about in the 80s again today. I don't know if you experienced that yesterday, but we got in the high 70s peak, touched the 80s just a little bit yesterday. So very, very nice day yesterday. Less wind than yesterday because it was kind of windy early in the morning, all the way through about midday. So very pleasant outdoor day today, Atlanta. Very pleasant outdoor day. Shout out to all the patio lunches. Go out there, sit out on your own patio, on your front porch, something. Man, create this thing. I be telling y'all this all the time. And so I just be trying to share with y'all. Create it. You don't have to necessarily go out to patio lunch. You can Uber Eats and then eat on your own, on your balcony or your patio or your back porch, or go sit on the hood of on the trunk of your car like back in the day and eat outside or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, create the moment. Create the moment. That's what life is about, man. Create the moment. I always say this, don't let life happen till you make life happen. So this is part of it. Go out there and create. Take some TV trays or something and put it out back and create your little lunch. Just be great. Be great. Outside. Anyway, in honor of Hump Day. It is that's for still Hump Day. Random city weather report comes from Punkback, Oklahoma. Punkback, Oklahoma. On Hump Day, don't just lay there, pump back. Lay there as a city in another state. Get your mind right. Lay there as actually another city. Anyway, it's pretty cool, about 56 degrees in Punkback, but you know, if you pump back long enough, it'll warm up. So about 75 degrees by lunch, but the heat won't stop there. Expect highs of 85 degrees in Punkback. You're going to be sweating. Beads of sweat rolling off your head because you're pumping back the right way. Woo! Might make your head blow off. So keep pumping, Oklahoma. Keep pumping. And that is your ATL and random city weather report. Segment brought to you and created by the Morning Coffee Swig. So if you hear it anywhere else, best believe they copied that. They copied it, man. You got to keep pumping back. Pump back. Look back at it, girl. And anyway, move on. Fantastic day ahead of us today. And Johnny gonna get me like, man, this fool here don't know how to act at any given time. It's
Wednesday though. I'm prepared to randomly just turn you down if I need to. Look, you don't know, but all it is one button. And no one hears.
Don't turn me down, man. They need to hear this. They need to hear what's going on.
At least it wasn't as wild as yesterday. Yesterday, you had me for a loop.
Yeah, I went off the reservation. I think I got an auntie or two listening today, so I said, nah, that don't matter. I can't even use that as an excuse.
You can't.
You know, yeah, because I ain't here to pump my brakes. That's not what y'all want. That's not what y'all want from me. I ain't here to pump the brakes. Random fact today on Wednesday. Random fact. Did I give y'all this? The first oranges weren't orange. Did I give y'all this? The first oranges were not orange. The original oranges from Southeast Asia were tangerine pomelo hybrid, and they were actually green. In fact, oranges in warmer regions like Vietnam and Thailand still stay green through maturity. So that's a little fun fact that y'all can use and y'all can look it up. You know, y'all goes to like foreign markets. I wonder if they got green oranges and how do they taste. Now I'm on a quest because there is like, you know, foreign markets everywhere, especially here in Georgia. You can gotta go and get this international food marts. Maybe they got green oranges. Now I want to taste one. I don't know about y'all, but I want to taste a green orange. I'm curious. That's going to be weird because it's going to be like, that's not an orange, that's a lime. But like, no, it's an orange. So in your mind, you expected this taste and you get this other flavor. I wonder if it just tastes like an orange. That'd be weird, right? One more fun fact before I let y'all go to break and shut up and stop talking y'all to death. This is weird, and this is something I did not know. The longest English word is 189,819 letters long. What? 189,819 letters long, and it's an English word. That's one of them words that don't nobody use, apparently. Why? It's so long. It's so long that it's, for one, it's not on this website. They said you got to click somewhere else to go. Even say we won't spell it out here. It's the full name for the protein nickname Titin, Titin, would take 3.5 hours to say out loud. Y'all heard that? Who made the word? Who created it? Was this were they trying to break a record? Who made the word? 189,819 letters long. It is the full name for the protein Titin. Y'all can look this up. And would take 3.5 hours to say the word out loud. The question is, why do you know that? That's my other question. Why do you know it would take? Somebody said this word. Somebody said one word for 3.5 hours. The length of a football game, pretty much. I don't like nobody talking through the football game or through the music. Shut up. You ever said 3? All right. I'm sorry. I gave y'all. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too much. Maybe I gave y'all too much. Maybe I gave myself too much because I learned that with y'all just now. So that we had an experience together this morning. And I'm disturbed. I'm going to break. It's the morning call with Swig. Jason Carey, ATL Next 100. You know what it is. Wait a minute. 3.5 hours. Who is the fool? I need get somebody on the phone. Who the fool that did this?
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, it too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, your man a cheapskate, huh? Gotta move on my release day, huh? This is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on FBG, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no done. Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, it too plush.
It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean? Like,
100,000 for the cheapest ring on the finger, look. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain automotive. Ooh, dropped $3 on the ring, cause it been the truck, look. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Ooh, granted, she was standing right there while I catch play on the brick. Ooh, I made them look, go haywire, Taliban in this. Ooh, I done been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Ooh, who gave you pills, who gave that dust, Pluto sent you on the lick. Ooh, too many convicts, they enrolled me to play in this. Ooh, I'm proud about nonsense, getting old, so I'm spreading this. Ooh, they had the counter like lighting it up, anybody could get it. Ooh, I'm on a PJ lighting it up, backwood full of sticky. Ooh, I'm trying to tote that Draco in London, and it's extended. Ooh, they gotta stretch it, how we gon' die for this? Ooh, yeah, I ride for my I lied about. Ooh, we some poor, high class, made it, we rich. Yeah, I was at the band though, got a penthouse for a closet. Ooh, it's like a shando, live on my neck, my wrist. Ooh, I got pink toes that talk different languages. Ooh, got promethazine in my blood and Percocet. 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the finger, look. Ooh,
I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain and automata. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, call it been the truck, look. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. That's by the time I call her Serena. I go tremendo for new fettuccine. All fat though, claret the pinky. All fat though, we ordered the Fiji. I'm in the loop with the voo, I'm in the loop with the woo. Which one you working? I put your face to the news, I put the on the shirt. After I murdered it, make go shoot up the hearse. Cost me a quarter bird. Gets birthday and you a maniac, an alien. How you splurging? Got that kitty cat, I'm having fun with that. Going Birkin. 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the finger, look. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain and automata. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, call it been the truck, look. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Ooh, 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the finger, look. 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the finger, look. Yeah, 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the finger, look. 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the finger, look. Fight.
About how you been act when it got money, now you done switched up on me. Now you wanna say what's up to me. Okay, so now you wanna make love to me. Girl, if you don't get the from me, I know you thought we had something special, but you don't mean nothing to me. Girl, I'm sorry you not the one for me. Just be honest, girl, what you want from me. This ain't nothing new, keep it so 100. I can't let none of these get one up on me. I go back, I tell you, you better run from me. Give hold to my niggas. This love money. Adios to the just can't get a hug from me. I'm high on life, that's what it does for me. My numbers going up, I feel a buzz coming. Young, your friends bad too, then tell them come with you. And we like what they on, we don't like gold diggers. Girl, if you don't get the from me, I know you thought we had something special, but you don't mean nothing to me. Girl, I'm sorry you not the one for me. This is shit I don't condone it. Cheating on your man, but you could get it if you want it. Looking for a bad I finally found a culprit. Taking shots, send them back, check the postage, yeah. Hey, Nat, oh, I want you, shut up. It's the month 502, come up. And every time I'm back in the city, every with a hit in the gym to run up. Young, your friends bad too, then tell them come with you. And we like what they on, we don't like gold diggers. Girl, if you don't get the from me, I know you thought we had something special, but you don't mean nothing to me. Girl, I'm sorry you not the one for me. Every did you wrong, except for me. I'm next to blowing, so you should've been next to me. Say you love sick, girl, I got the remedy. I give you long and longevity. Don't settle for less or for infidelity. This ain't built like me. He came back and pipe you, leave that guilt like me, or even keep the business behind his lips like me. I got a 100 problems. Good brain, I'm with a scholar. Wood grain, I'ma grip it when I whip it. If I take a shot and brick it, I'ma flip it. Thankful for my pop, taught me how to get it. Gotta make sure my brothers is eating, I'ma split it. If she throw that at me, I'ma hit it. Pen Griffey, but she won't get a penny, nah. Young, your friends bad too, then tell them come with you. And we like what they on, we don't like gold diggers. Girl, if you don't get the from me, I know you thought we had something special, but you don't mean nothing to me. Girl, I'm sorry you not the one for me. You don't like gold diggers.
White diamonds on my wrist and neck. I was just controlling the way I was rolling. Letter to my ops, stab you up and now you buried. I went doctor on that, now shit sexy. I put a new nose on her face and new chest. I put a chain on her, now her neck wet. You can call a pun. Mermaid, I way too long. Yeah. I take SCS, y'all take a person. He was and I was tryna get in it. I was tryna keep it crucial with you on some project shit. You was tryna keep it bougie with a nigga you never hit. Yeah, this my anniversary. I had my chopper 6 years. Rose gold vista, got the temporary rear. Blicky, blicky, real diamonds give me chills. Steve Harvey beans, red, real solid kill. Dennis Robin diamonds, all colors, whoa, whoa. Clive Christian, all his solid colors, whoa, whoa. I been mad shopping in a sprinter, whoa, whoa, whoa. When I get through, now my billa, whoa, whoa. I'ma put a ring on a toe, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hopes and a dream is what was sold, whoa, whoa. Diamonds of Atlanta, I left a mo, whoa, whoa. I been in supporter since the stove, whoa, whoa.
Bad little space coupe, panoramic glass in the middle. Jewelry box looking like a bag full of Skittles. Underdog, but that bag then got bigger. On the other house, none of my cars are a rental. Room for her friends, I pay for all the incidental. Hope you comprehend, I do my songs without a pencil. She wanna fuck again, I look for time in my agenda. I start cash in my denim, I'm strapped, I hit 'em. I can't be a victim, no, I can't be the system. And I always put it on, Gucci on my little ones. Those did me wrong, I never forgive them. Me and my whole crew know I miss you little. Infinite and many carbons, don't need a hitter. I stay high, smoke a garden, weed in my liver. Young gunner, I beg your pardon, forever dripper.
Dennis Robin diamonds, all colors, whoa, whoa. Clive Christian, all his solid colors, whoa, whoa. I been mad shopping in a sprinter, whoa, whoa, whoa. When I get through, now my billa, whoa, whoa. I'ma put a ring on a toe, whoa, whoa. Hopes and a dream is what was sold, whoa, whoa. Diamonds of Atlanta, I left a mo, whoa, whoa. I been in supporter since the stove, whoa, whoa.
Shout out to Johnny for putting up that longest word. That word is crazy, right? I was like, this is crazy. This longest word. That's funny. That's funny. Anyway, man, every day I'll tell you something that's on my mind, something I've been feeling, something I may have seen, something I may have experienced, and it's what has me on the edge. Let's get into that. So this is a bit lighthearted, but not. So, thing about this show is, the thing about doing a daily show is, for one, this stuff is on your mind all the time. It's also made me somewhat of a meteorologist. My friends be like, Jason, what's the weather? Steph talks about that. She said people always asking her about the news and updates. So it's real. It's real. So I tend to be on the edge anyway. This is what this comes from. I'm always something chaps my, something gets on my nerves, or I be thinking about things. So yesterday, I was thinking, amidst this pandemic and everybody's like, oh, you better wash your hands and use hand sanitizer and things and that. Like, I was out with my goddaughter and her little sister and her sister, and they were even like hyper aware about hand sanitizer and things of that nature. And I don't know, kids like to just squirt things and use those little dispensers, so maybe that's what it was. But I was like, this is crazy how this is how people are going about this. But people tend to do things wrong anyway. What I'm talking about is we have been ranting and raving about washing your hands, right? Yet, some of y'all are still putting soap in the palm of your hands, rubbing it together, rinsing, and saying, I've washed my hands. Then have the nerve to stick your grubby fingertips in the bag of chips, onto the french fries, what have you. You have not cleaned your fingertips and your fingers, phalanges filthy, is what you're doing here. And it's disgusting. I don't know how many of you have actually washed your hands. I don't want nobody sticking their hand in my bag anyway. Don't stick your hand in the bag. Dump some out. Don't ever stick your hand in my bag, ever. Ever. Don't stick your hand in my fries. Because I don't trust your fingers. Nor do I trust your hand washing process. Y'all got nasty fingertips, is what I'm saying to y'all. Nasty. There's studies about fingertips and under your fingernails. The debris that is under your fingernails are on your fingertips, so I don't want to talk about it. Hands are nasty. I've said this 1,000 times. Hands are disgusting. Give me a foot any day. Hands are disgusting. And y'all not washing your hands. Be mindful. That's not the word I want to use. It's a shame that we have to now review our hand washing process. What? Does that sound crazy? Hand washing. We got to review it. You have to go back to saying, hey, show me how you wash your hands. You ever do this when people go in the bathroom, you be listening for the water? Like, you nasty, dog. You ran the water for like 30 seconds, if that. You ain't even running for 30 seconds. The water ain't get hot. I've been in there before. That sink don't get hot that fast. So you wash your hands, you just sprinkle cold water all over your hands just to get the little debris off the tip tops of your hands. You're nasty. You nasty, boy. You're nasty. Go back in that bathroom. That's what that's what happens. You be listening? Better preach. Show me how it feels me. Show me how it feels me about grubby fingertips. Nasty. Y'all nasty. Just be listening for the water. Be like, I ain't hear no water in there, dog. I ain't hear no water. Jay, stop. No, ain't no stop. Ain't no stop. We friends. We break bread together at some point. I don't want you breaking my bread because your hand's nasty. Your hand's nasty. I'm handing out gloves to all of you. I saw them on sale at Walmart yesterday. I might get me some of them gloves and just be like, here. What are you doing? You will walk around looking like the lunch lady with me. Put on some gloves because your hand's nasty. Well, I'm eating my food. I don't care. I don't even want to see you eat with them fingers because I'm disgusted. Because now your hands, you nasty. Licking your fingers. People nasty, man. People in general nasty, but hands are disgusting. So anyway. A bit lighthearted, but it's real. Review your hand washing process. I need y'all to, like you rushing the quarterback, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I need y'all to count. I need y'all to count Mississippis when y'all wash your hands. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I need y'all to really get in there. Washing them fingers, huh? I need y'all in there. Y'all nasty. Shamian said, I'm notorious for reporting on who hasn't washed their hands leaving the bathroom. I'll call you out. I called the dude out. It was in San Antonio. It could have been a fight. But it was in San Antonio. I think I told the story before. And he came out the stall. and was walking out. He was about to walk out the door. I said, "You just about to walk out the door like that? Wash your hands, man. You nasty, man. You about to go in. You about to go share fries with somebody." It was nasty. He came out the stall. He wasn't even at the urinal. He came out the stall like you was all in your booty. You about to punch you in your face, and you ain't even my friend. You nasty. You nasty. Get it right. I mean, I worked with this dude. I worked with this dude when I had a job. he walked up back. I said, "No doubt. No doubt. I ain't dap him. I ain't shake his hand. We used to have to shake his hand. You know what I mean? He didn't work in the building. Every day was shake the hand. No doubt. I ain't shake his hand ever again. He ain't know why. This is before pandemic. This is 10, 15 years ago. Fist bumps. Every time I saw him, he was like, he thought we was friends because I was fist bumping. No, it wasn't a fist bump. It wasn't because we was friends. It's because you nasty. Yeah. I could go on about this, which I might. I might go on about this even more because there are several situations that y'all probably ain't thought about where this nastiness continues, and I may talk about that in coffee talk about the several nasty situations. Nasty situations that we don't think about. I think I'm gonna go into that. But anyway, I want you to explore your life, explore other places. So we like to give you guys a local swig every day on this show. So let me give you one today. Today's local swig is brought to you by Stone Summit Climbing and Fitness Center. Stone Summit Climbing and Fitness Center. I don't know how many of you have seen it, man. The Stone Summit Atlanta, going up. What's that? 75, 85. You wouldn't even pay no attention. You just think it's a warehouse or whatever. If you never really paid attention, there's a Stone Summit in Kennesaw, and it looks like there's a Stone Summit Midtown, which I didn't know. But the one I'm talking about is 3701 Presidential Parkway. That's Stone Summit Atlanta. 3701 Presidential Parkway. There is. So what Stone Summit is, I don't know if you ever been there. Be a part of our climbing and fitness community. What they're talking about, you can go in there and they have, the rock climbing, indoor rock climbing, pretty much is what it is. And they have fitness classes that you can participate in. It's there. You can do it as parties, and you can get a day pass. You can get you can become a member over there and show up over there and test your upper body strength, lower body strength, your brain power, because it's like a puzzle, because you kind of looking at how to climb these walls. Participants must be 12 years old, which is cool, man. I don't know if you guys ever done indoor rock climbing. Me, I'm still a big kid, and I love to climb walls. If I could still climb trees and stuff, I'd do it. Yeah, man. Stone Summit indoor. It's a cool little day thing to do, man. You could do it as a family outing. You could do it as a date, But I mean, you had to know the type lady you got and what her nails look like and all that. So Mike can't do it with everybody, but it's cool, man. It's a cool little thing, man. Y'all can check it out. Stone Summit. I've never been to Stone Summit Atlanta, but I've been to some other indoor rock climbing places. I still want to go to Stone Summit. Just haven't made it over there. I'm going over there because this is a larger facility than some of the other centers around here. But indoor rock climbing, another cool activity that's off the cuff. I know we give you guys restaurants and places to go eat, and I want to give y'all something else. I talk about being outdoors. What's gonna happen is it's gonna get cool at some point, and maybe you don't want to do outdoor stuff. This is another, and some of y'all don't want to go and do aerobics classes and spin classes and things of that nature. But here's another option on the fitness side, right here. Stone Summit. They got climbing classes, fitness classes. Even if you're new to climbing, they also have camps for kids. This is the thing. your kids, there's another thing. Like, hey, you know what? You're gonna do something else. Because I want to say that being involved in things is one of the things that I think my parents got right for me. Is they kept me busy, kept me involved, other in everything: baseball, basketball, football, choir, band, like everything. Always had me doing something, but that kept me busy, kept me broadened my interests. Maybe who I am today. I had to meet a lot of new people. It was a lot of great things for that. So this is another thing that may put them in a group that they normally wouldn't be a part of. So it's a lot of different options. I think you should start thinking like that. Be like, you know what? We're in the house all day doing school. Just sending you outside might not be the answer. Maybe, you know what? I'm about to sign you up for climb camp. You gonna get your tail out there and climb. Girls and boys, you go climb something. If you don't want them to play football, if you don't want them to, play soccer or any of these other sports, be like, that's too expensive, whatever. Climb, I don't know. I still think you're gonna have some equipment to buy. I was about to say you don't have a whole lot of equipment to buy. You just need 2 hands, but I'm sure it's something else. But yeah, Summit. Go check that out. And that is your local Swig. We give you that for a reason. If you got a local event, a local something that you want us to talk about, hit us up and we will give that to you to give you this moment in front of our audience. At the top of the show, I always give you Swig of News. Second hour, we gotta give you our top Swigs. Those are our top stories, and that's what we call it. So let's get into that today. Johnny, let's get into that. Man, listen. So, Oprah said that, since the pandemic, I can't get out there and go door to door about voting. She is making phone calls. She's making calls to voters in Texas. She was making calls to voters in Texas, and they thought it was a prank. At first, she recorded it on her Instagram, I believe, but she's actually making calls and asking them, hey, how likely are you to go out and do early voting? Asking the questions, and the people really, they hit her with it, like, yeah, I'm definitely going out, and I'm giving people rides, which is really cool. Cool little video that she's out there making those calls. I don't know, Oprah has her moments for us that we're like, what's going on, Oprah? But this is a cool little story. I don't want to get into whether you like Oprah or care about her or whatever, but that's out there. Oprah. Here's something. I don't know if you or your family or somebody works for the Postal Service, but when you're getting this story too much, and this is my thing with the mail-in ballots, I think going early voting, going stand in line is good. Because there's too many stories like this one. Trash bags of undelivered mail found outside a postal worker's home in Pennsylvania. This was an outlier at one time, but now I think I've heard or read about 7 stories of this happening. My opinion, U.S. Postal Service, because they're supported by the U.S. government, they like, it's one of them jobs, they be like, you work for the Postal Service, you ain't never got to work again, or you never quit, or whatever. You live here forever. Retire. It's a good job. Because of that, I think most of them don't care. Not all of them. Some of y'all out there are great. But I worked for UPS. And we had rules and regulations and things we live by. We bled brown and we believed in delivering these packages. It's all in you. Now, granted, you got some that don't care on that side too. But by and large, my experience with U.S. Postal Service is they don't care. Because they're like, what you gonna do? And so there's too many of these stories. I don't understand why we're having so many of these stories. I feel like it's gotta stop. Here's news that you can't use. Anchorage mayor resigns. Anchorage, as in Anchorage, Alaska, resigns after admitting to an inappropriate relationship with the TV anchor. Now, I would imagine it's because he's married, not just because the person works on TV. I hope that was the case. But seems like a lot of these stories are going around. People having to step down. I read the long story about the CEO of who's the CEO? Coach. He is the CEO of the parent company for Coach. It's a black guy. Zeitlin is his last name. Imagine that. It's not his original last name, but Zeitlin is his last name. Long story about this scandal. He was a CEO, man. And I feel like he got railroaded a little bit, but he resigned on his own. I feel like he shouldn't have. I feel like he should have stayed right in it. Especially with the current president we got, whatever challenges you have. I feel like the challenges that some people may have in these leadership positions are nothing now. Nothing. All of it. Because your boy started with grab him by he started with that. I feel like transgressions, everything. Everybody just stay in your position. If you're a good leader, stay in his name. If you're trash anyway. But y'all stay. Cause apparently it don't matter. Black people. I'm playing with y'all because you know that the rules ain't the same for us. Carry on. Carry on. But anyway, those are just some of the stories. There's a bunch of news out there. I got 9 screens up at all times. So we will get y'all something new a little bit later. Hey, this is what we're gonna do. Hey, John, are you ready? Sometimes he ain't ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
John, you ready?
See, I knew you was gonna do it today. I didn't know about it.
You knew it. But you knew. So give me a little break. Give me some break. We'll be right back with some coffee talk for y'all today. You know what it is. It's some more Coffee Swig.
Yeah.
Drug addicts.
Yeah. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up out the mud, you can't imagine it. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest. Young, been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Tryna put the water on my potato. I got killers to the left of me.
We was lurking on her, ain't show no mercy on her. We was going back to back, we put a curfew on her. It was dark clouds on us, but that was perfect for us. We know you always crash and burn, but it was working for us. Let my tent to B12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well. Millions off of retail, once again I prevail. Knew that was over from the day I dropped my pre-sale. Hold up, let the beat build. See me in the street still. I've been fighting battles up a steep hill. They gave my road dog 12, it was a sweet deal. And I've been riding solo trying to rebuild.
I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up out the mud, you can't imagine it. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest. Young, been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Tryna put the water on my potato. I got killers to the left of me.
Look, under no condition would you ever catch me slipping. Motorcaded shooters plus the Maybach chauffeur driven. If they catch me with it, don't send me off to prison. Judge ain't sympathizing, court don't show forgiveness. Engine in the Lambo drowning out the music. Sip Dior with the flowers, 5 gold Cubans. Champagne while I shop, hope I splurge foolish. Closing escrow twice this month, both commercial units. Damn, I wish my nigga Fast was here. How you died 30-something after banging all them years? Grammy nominated, in the sign of shedding tears. All this money, power, fame, and I can't make you reappear. But I don't wipe them though, we just embrace the only life we know. If it was me, I'd tell you to lay your life and grow. I tell you finish where we started, reach them heights, you know. And gas the V12 to the pipe and smoke. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up out the mud, you can't imagine it. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest. Young been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Tryna put the water on my potato. I got killers to the left of me. Another $1 million bill, that's just some regular. See my granny on the jet, some shit I never forget. Next day we flew to Vegas with my Puma Connects. We break bread, we ain't new to success. Blade music and best. Enterprise, take lucrative steps. Cold game, but I knew it was chess. As a youth in the set, learn the game, you a student at best. But it's a couple things you can expect. Look, just like money, no money, the shooters respect. Other shooters, we was both, don't want my crew on your neck. I'm on the freeway in the drop, it got me losing my breath. Do the dash with the blues on the deck.
No, you can't save, I'm mad enough. Smoking hella weed, I'm on the alcohol. And shawty lick me clean away, she suck me off. I keep two in my bed, I got them turning out. What would you do if you heard I got it going on? I had to burn, I left skirmers, I had to deal. Gotta watch for 12, around my town, you might get killed. I'm on my mind, yeah, I'm high, but a real. You copping lie, boy, I got it all on film. You gotta watch out where you rock it, get real. Drink too real, I can't be fake, don't know the feel. Gotta take a long drive up the hill. Get too wavy, move like Navy SEALs. I'm too wavy, think I need to live. Chicago, baby, she just wanna drill. The vibe's too wavy, it's too hard to kill. Gotta watch out where you go, cause you get real.
You can't save, I'm not enough. Smoking hella weed, I'm on that alcohol. The shawty lick me clean away, she me off. I keep two in my bed, I got them turning out. What would you do if you had it? I got it burning out. I let it burn, skirt that mark, I had to deal. But I watch for 12, around my time, you might get killed. I'm on my mind, yeah, I'm high, but a real. You capping live, boy, I got it all on film. You must be cautious, told her I'm all in. Playing this ball is obvious, I left the girl, she calling. You know I hit in the morning, oh yeah, she on it. I met you in the club, you know that mean nothing. Oh, then I hit your cousin, no discussion. Sipping on lean, no rubber tussin'. Oh yeah, I know you love me, I mean it ain't no cuddling. You down bad, you suffering. I don't give a how hard to get that love. No, I started it. Oh yeah. Get to the cash, no layup. Spin a big bag, rodeo. Soft made ride for the fresh cut. Come through just touch us. I'ma tell the truth like Usher. You already know I bust us. Just like my trap from Russia.
Swing when I swing to the left, pop, 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 chop, when I swing to the left, pop, 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 chop,
No, you can't save, I'm mad enough. Smoking hella weed, I'm on the alcohol. And shawty lick me clean away, she me off. I keep two in my bed, I got them turning out. What would you do if you heard I got it going on? I had to burn, I left skirmers, I had to deal. Gotta watch for 12, around my town, you might get killed. I'm on my mind, yeah, I'm high, but a real. You copping lie, boy, I got it all on film.
You know, holy shit. You know what it is. Welcome back, man. There is, I be looking at stuff. Trying to get us right. Y'all that got kicked off the live, I hope y'all came back on there. It happens like that sometimes. Shout out Hove. I see Hove kicked in. What up? For checking in. Anyway, man, time to sit around the table, stir the coffee pot, grab our coffee mugs, and have a little coffee talk. Hey, so look, we talked about in my age, we was talking about the washing of the hands, right? And how people just be washing their palms and don't really be washing their like fingertips, washing the whole thing. And how there were people that we don't give no dap to because they not. So it's something that it made me think about that I think about all the time is that humans are nasty. People are nasty, and if you sometimes we just live our life and don't think about it. And I think I had this outside of the hand wash thing. I had this revelation. Where was I? I was at a festival. It was in San Antonio during the Final Four. That's what it was. And I had this moment. This is just me talking today, so we're just gonna deal with me today. And you know, the festival was over, like the concert was over, everybody left, and just all the debris and food and was porta potties behind us and just food everywhere. And I'm like, people are nasty just in existence. I ain't saying the people that don't care. I'm just saying like just humans itself, just everything about humans is nasty. It's disgusting if you really think about it. Everything. You got sneezing, coughing, skin itching and bumps and all that. Ew. People. Yes. I think our coffee talk today is humans are nasty, but some people are grossed out by more things than others, right? So what things just kind of make your skin crawl about like your own existence or human beings or whatever? What is something that makes you be like, ew? Just you. It's just nasty. Because some things are just like, it's natural. Some people are like, this is natural. And then other people are like, yeah, it's natural, but it's nasty. And I think that one of those things is how it's hands for me. I told you hands are nasty. What else? Like rashes. Rashes, any kind of rash. He said, commentary, what makes you say ew? What makes you say ew about humans, though? You gotta say about humans.
It will always be bad breath. Because if your breath, I don't want to talk to you. Your breath is, if you got trash can breath, like 4-month-old trash that hasn't been taken out, and your breath smells like the pizza box from last night, and cigar, pizza alcohol, get out of my face. You have the liability to get knocked out because you just
see. And there are people who like just live with people that got bad breath, and they be like, it doesn't bother them. That's why I said this is why this is a real topic. Because somebody would be like, is this a real topic? No, it's actually a real topic. Because if you think about it, there's things that you just let pass. Why somebody just let somebody just be with the halitosis and let it pass? But that person got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, married or whatever, and their breath is on 1,000.
Your breath
kicking like
worse.
kung fu.
Yes. Doing karate.
Miss Stacy said nasty toes. Are you saying toes are nasty or just if you got nasty toes? Because it's different. Because I don't think feet don't bother me at all. I think a foot is better than a hand. 10 times better than a hand. Now, some of y'all, like some of the men that walk around here, like men that think that y'all got to tend to y'all feet, y'all make me say ew. Yellow toenails, ashy heels, and got the nerve to wear flip-flops. What's wrong with you?
If you got ashy heels and you wearing flip-flops, please go back home, put some socks on them sandals, at least.
I see some girls like that. I seen some girls out here with the ashy heel, like with their feet. I didn't have to put. If you ain't put no lotion on your feet, there's other parts of your body. Again, it goes back to, I told you this before. For a lady, if you don't tend to the details, I think that the major detail, you don't clean your box. That's what I think. You don't tend to it. You don't shape it up. You don't do nothing. It just is. It exists. It's natural. That's what I feel like you are. Black nasty toes, nails not cut, uncared for toes. I'm with you.
Yes.
I'm with you, Miss Stacy. If you don't take care of your feet, it's ill. I look at you and be like, ew. I think ill of you. Walking around barefoot outside, ew. And I'm not talking about at the beach.
That's
the country.
How can
that's the country.
You know what stuff be outside, and I know about the country life, but like, if there could be glass, there could be hazards. I'm not gonna name the rest of them. There could be hazards outside, and your foot.
That's one for me that would go into what you're saying. Spit. Like when people hop to spit like on the sidewalk. Like you ain't spit in the grass. I know you got to do it, whatever. And some of y'all smoke and y'all got extra phlegm and all that stuff. But I hate, man, I'm a ball player and I love to play ball outside. What I absolutely positive, you got to change that beat. They got words in it.
I have no idea what I'm saying. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, I used to hate when dudes would spit on the court. I'm like, why are you spitting on the court? Like when you are dribbling the ball. Oh my God, yo, I be wanting to fight, dude. I be wanting to fight, yo. You dribble the ball, it's spit now it's on your hand. Like, of course. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And I just feel like that in period. If you walking down the street and you got spit, try your best to spit in the grass. Spit in the grass, you got gum, spit in the grass. Why is your gum in the middle of this sidewalk where people gotta walk? Now it's on the bottom of my shoe and I gotta pick it off and ain't no sticks around. I can't get, and so now how am I get
can't
out?
Scrape it off, and then if you do try to scrape it off, it gets all over your shoe, and now you gotta go find the person responsible, and I all gotta fight you.
Ew. Humans are nasty, man.
Gum under
nasty.
the desk.
Going back to the gum under the desk. Yeah, why?
Like, you know how many times you can accidentally just touch that? Because you just.
Who started that?
Whoever did that? Nasty. You just wrong. Dirty. Ain't got no training.
People are nasty, man. When you think about it, these are things that you don't really think about. You be like, but when you really put it all together, humans are disgusting. All the bodily fluids and stuff, all this stuff to be going on with you, you be like, ew. So the fact that you know that as a human you nasty, I feel like you should contain all your nastiness. Like you gotta sneeze into. Oh man, I sneezed into my chicken wing and forgot to blow my nose. I went and blew my nose and washed my hands and washed my fingertips. I took care of myself. I took care of it. Contain the nasty. Not coughing all out in the crowd, sneezing in the crowd. See, you are compounding the nasty. And you're sharing it with everybody else and you deserve to get punched in the face. See, it all leads to slappage in my life. You decide you do this. If you get slapped, it's your fault. I think you deserve to get slapped. A dirty refrigerator. Yeah. I can feel you. Like you open somebody's refrigerator and there's like goo down the side and it's like food that's spilt all in it. Like it don't take nothing to clean. Pull the shells out. You can wash them, wipe them off. I didn't grow up like that. So since I didn't grow up like that, my mom super clean everything. So I'm hyper aware of it. So I see it in somebody else, like, oh, why'd you do that? Why didn't you fix that? Or your toilet been dirty forever. Ever? Like your toilet always been dirty? Like you go to somebody's house and their bathroom just ain't never swept the floor, never mopped the floor, stuff all over the counter.
Nah.
Ew. That's something about humans make me say ew. I'm particular. I am definitely particular about those type of things. Now, hey man, you may have like clothes and stuff. You might have clothes around, or you need to fold up clothes. That don't bother me. Like substances, I think the substances is that. I think that's what bothers me. You see, you be like, you touch something, you be like, oh my God, what is that? What is that? You ever had like water drip on you from somewhere and you don't know what it is? You're like, ah!
Yes.
What was that?
That's going on the list, even though we can't control it. We don't know where it's going or where it's coming from. I'm adding that to the list because I hate it. It happens so much.
Oh my God!
You be looking up.
Oh
like,
my God! Like,
who crying on me? Who?
What was that? You don't know what if that's like toilet water. You don't know what this is. What this substance that is just dripped on you. You're like disgusted. That has happened. You be like, oh my God, I just got hit by some nasty water. Or speaking, so this has nothing to do with humans, but does like the water that splash up on you off the streets of, say, New York or a New Orleans. Like, nobody want New Orleans street water to be splashed up on you. Like, you like, oh God. I remember it rained. I saw it was on the news. It wasn't during the floods. It was way after, but it rained and the water was really high downtown New Orleans and people was walking through. I was like, that would have that was probably the most disgusting walk of all time. Like New Orleans, because there's a lot of stuff happening. It's humans nasty, man. Humans are nasty, and this is how my mind works. I see these things all the time. I see that. Like, humans are disgusting. So the new episode, which will be out later today, of Minds of Mischief. In that episode, speaking of nasty humans, we have a conversation about underwear. And there was a study that talked about people not changing their underwear for a week. There was a study on people that don't change their underwear for a week. So all you work at homers, you need to change your underwear. If y'all ain't showering and change your underwear, I don't understand it, but y'all trapping the bacteria and the sweat and all these other things all on your body. Humans are nasty. When people put their whole mouth over the opening of a bottle.
Ew.
It's great. That
just looks uncomfortable.
Oh my God. Like, why do you drink like that? Why do you drink like that?
What about dirty cars, Jason? I can't stand the inside of, like the inside, not the outside. The inside of a car where you sit and you know you have other people come in your car. I can't stand it. How you know your car messy? You know your car messy and you know people gonna be in there.
Again, it comes down to substances for me. Like, if somebody's getting in your car and it's like unexplainable splashes on things, it's like, hey,
what you doing? I don't want to know.
Like,
clean it.
So if I spilled a drink or something and it's sticky, I feel the need to explain it. Somebody get in the car, like, hey, listen, look, I just spilled a little Sprite. I'm gonna get that up. I got some rags in the trunk. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. So I ain't know you was about to get in the car. So, man, unexplainable splashes bother me. I be like, what is that substance all on your console? I got issues. What are these human? Because this is the thing, Johnny. This is the thing. We never really think about this. Dust is particles of human skin.
Yes.
It's dead skin.
It's gross.
Dust. So you get in the car and the console is dusty. I'm like, that is your skin flown about the dash of your car that I'm now inhaling. That's why you got nose hairs and boogers and stuff like that. That's to protect all the things that go in your nose. But ew.
It's
ew. I tell you, man, people are nasty. Things are nasty. Humans are nasty, man. And I wanted to put that on y'all brain because I be having to deal with this. I ain't gonna do all this by myself. I want y'all to be walking around and be thinking about, that's nasty. That's nasty. Now, again, I'm saying that some people are grossed out by other things, and others are not. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like Shaman was saying, somebody putting their whole mouth on the bottle. It looks crazy. It's not gonna bother me a whole lot. People like, I ain't drinking after somebody. Or I ain't eating off your fork or whatever. There's a lot of that. They ain't gonna bother me as much, although people are nasty. But your mouth is cleaner than your hands. I'd rather eat off your fork than you to feed me. Like, let me feed you. I'll punch in your face. You can feed. No, I'm good. I am good. So, yeah, man. So, I guess, well, that's your coffee talk for today. I want to talk about that because it was on my mind when I was out and about, and I was just thinking about how just you touch everything with your hands, and we've been dealing with this hand sanitizers and pandemic. Like, everything is hypersensitive now, or you're hyper aware of everything now that we at one time probably weren't. Like, you see crowds of people and you're like, oh my God, that's COVID central. Like, after the Lakers won. Yeah, the Lakers won the championship. Everybody was gathered outside of the Staples Center. Well, that's not abnormal for that to happen. They're not having a parade, which is whack. They're not gonna have a parade. But you know, when you saw that crowd, you was like, oh my God. You look at the comments online, it's like, COVID loves this. This is COVID central, or COVID having a field day. And it's things that we never thought about. I was looking at a video, I think I told you this before. I looked at a video from Essence Festival, 5,000 people. And I'm like, oh my God, look at all these people. and the question is, how do we get back to that? How do we get back to that? I don't know, man. We're going to have to, but how do we get back to it? Anyway, that's our coffee talk for today. Have these conversations with your people. Extend the conversation. Be lighthearted. You know, every day is not gotta be heavy. We give you heavy topics during the week, and sometimes we go a little left. This one was out of the left side of Jason's brain somewhere. Like, I just want y'all to feel me. I be like, ew, all the time. Ew. So, give you a little bit of gold talk today. Today's gold talk, based on that, is don't be nasty. Contain your nasty. No, for real. Contain your filthy humanness. Wash your hands. Like, it ain't just for you. It's not just for you. It's for everybody else. I think you need to tend to yourself as a courtesy to society. As Johnny said, I mean, hygiene in your mouth, your body, clean your body, wash your hands. As Miss Stacy said, clean them feet if you're gonna be showing them to somebody. There's somebody who make somebody throw up out there. Take care of your feet. Don't be spitting on the sidewalk. Stop littering and throwing stuff out the window. Just randomly. People nasty. Just throwing cups of drink and stuff out the window. Put a little trash bag in your car and then throw it away. Don't go to the gas station. You pull up right next to a trash can. Several times, or at least once a week. Dump the trash in, man. You gotta throw it out the window. Keep it clean, man. People nasty. Don't be nasty. And that's your goal talk for today. Don't be nasty. Today's holidays is National Chocolate Covered Insect Day. I don't know how many of you guys are fans of chocolate covered insects. It's also Be Bald and Be Free Day. I'm bald and free. Be bald, bearded, and free. I love it. It's National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work or School Day, which happens to be one and the same these days. Work and school is all at home, so that's easy. Everybody participated. And the other one, it just doesn't make any sense. You can do this. National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day. I wish I could take my parents to lunch today. Maybe I'll send my mama a cash app and tell her to go to lunch. That's how I'll take them to lunch today. Do that. Send your mama, send your dad, send your parents cash app. It's National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day. And so if you can't physically take them to lunch, send them some money and tell them lunch on you today. You can do that. They'll enjoy that. Yeah, I'ma definitely do that. I definitely would do that. My mama, she'll get a kick out of that. To lunch on me today. National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day. That'll be awesome. I'm gonna tweet that out there and see how many people actually do that. If you do take your parents out to lunch today, take a picture, and tag Morning Coffee Swig on Instagram, Morning Coffee Swig, and use that hashtag Morning Coffee Swig for me, please. I'll be out there looking for it if you actually do, or if you send them a cash app. I want to see that. What else? What else is going on today? It was one more thing happening today. The voters. Everybody went out to vote. It is 9:48 now. I don't know what that line is going to look like. Some people waited 11 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours, what have you. Hey, man, here's another good thing to do, a cool thing to do is that, say you got an extra chair. Or I saw them in Walmart on sale, $6. They got them at a dollar store too. It's some older people out there in that line that don't own a chair, don't have a chair. Maybe you can stop by one of those lines and drop a chair off, drop some sandwiches off, or whatever for those people that are in line. That's something that you may could do, and you can film it and put it out there, especially my brothers. Brothers, that might be a thing for you to do and film it. You don't have to film who you give it to, just film that you're out there doing that, So I say that because we're always out here trying to change the narrative of what, who we are and what we do in this community. So maybe that's something that we could do, man. I know it's a lot to do, it's a lot of responsibility, but hey, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You want to be called kings, be king-like, be a king. Step out there and do something for the community. And I'm just giving suggestions. I'm not saying that if you don't do that, you're less of a king, and you may be doing other things in your community. It's a suggestion. Here's something that you can do today that's selfless and may not cost you anything, or may cost you $8 to go buy a chair, or $4 or whatever. They sell the chairs in Kroger, they sell them in the dollar store. You might buy a couple chairs and go out there and see who somebody older couple or a woman or somebody who doesn't have a chair. Like, hey, here's a chair, man. Here, so you stand in line doing your duty. I want to do something for you guys. A chair and a sandwich if you want. I don't know. Go get a bag of sandwiches or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. There's ways to help. There's ways to contribute to our society. There's ways to contribute to each other, and they present themselves randomly all the time. So do that. Pay for the person's lunch behind you. If you can't take your parents to lunch, take somebody else's parents to lunch today. Maybe that's the thing. Love on your people today. Check on your people. I saw a post about somebody's grieving their parent that has died. It's like 6 month celebration, and you're never thinking about that. So check on your people. Just because the time has passed, it might not be over. So anyway, we gotta get out of here. Today, do it big. Enjoy the taste of life. Take a drink, take a sip, take a swig, and I'm out.